The man accused in an anti-Semitic attack in Boulder, Colorado, has now been charged with a federal hate crime and 16 counts of attempted murder.
And we have now learned that 12 people were injured, many suffering burns, as the group was concluding their weekly demonstration in support of Israeli hostages. Mohammed Salman told police that he planned the attack for over a year and had 16 unused Molotov cocktails.
My office and our partners hope justice will help heal the people in this community and in the communities throughout the country shaken by yesterday's attack. We fully intend to hold Mr. Solomon accountable for his actions, and these charges are the first step.
We have team coverage tonight. Lisa Rosner spoke with the family of an Israeli hostage and has their message. But we begin with CBS Colorado's Michael Spencer, who is live for us in Boulder tonight. Michael?
Authorities believe Mohammed Solomon acted alone. He told investigators that he planned this attack, learned how to make Molotov cocktails by doing research on YouTube, and that he specifically waited to carry out the attack until his daughter graduated.
There is a male with a blowtorch setting people on fire.
Fear and chaos captured on this cell phone video as a flamethrowing attack unfolded at a weekly Sunday gathering to support Israeli hostages.
One person caught on fire from head to toe, and they were burning up. Their whole body was burning up.
It happened on Boulder's Pearl Street Mall. People rushed to douse victims with water, while the suspect, 45-year-old Mohammed Solomon, was seen just feet away. Witnesses heard him yelling "Free Palestine" during the attack.
First thing going through my mind is we got to get this person out, get the fire out. It was very nerve-wracking. There were 2 or 3 of us. We grabbed some flags, the banners we had, just trying to put the fire out.
Police say Solomon used a makeshift flamethrower in bottles filled with flammable liquid. Court documents show Solomon planned the attack for a year and targeted what he described as a Zionist group. Solomon now charged with multiple felony counts and federal hate crime charges.
And the fact that this is happening to Jews in my local community makes me scared.
Susan Rona of the Anti-Defamation League is concerned about a spike in anti-Semitic violence and says the problem starts with words.
Let's have awareness of the language that's being used and normalized around us that ends up with violence. And let's stop that.
Homeland Security says that Solomon overstayed his visa and was in the country illegally. Tonight, CBS Colorado has also learned that one of the victims, an 88-year-old, was a Holocaust refugee whose family fled Europe. Jessica and Christine, we're of course continuing to learn more about this investigation as it continues.
You know, Michael, so many here on the East Coast so concerned about this despicable act of violence that took place there. I'm curious, I know that you spoke with some members of your community that we heard from in your report, but what are others saying now that more details are coming out about this?
You know, I think there is a sense of fear. This is certainly not the first act of anti-Semitism that we have seen across the country, even just going back to a couple weeks ago. But there's also a sense of resilience. As we've been here along the Pearl Street Mall all day today, we've seen people coming out. I even saw people who were part of that walk yesterday and talked to them. They don't want their voices and their concerns to be silenced based on what happened yesterday. So mixed with that fear, there is also a great sense of resilience in this community, not only in the Jewish community, but in the Boulder and Colorado community at large, that this community will recover from this horrific attack.
CBS's Michael Spencer, live for us in Colorado. Michael, thank you.
And the attack comes as the Jewish community is observing the holiday of Shavuot with rallies all across our area.
Lisa Rosner spoke with someone who attended one of those and also whose relative is currently being held hostage in Gaza. Lisa.
Yeah, Christine and Jessica, those rallies were held yesterday just before the holiday began, and I spoke with the brother-in-law of 48-year-old hostage Omri Marana, husband and father of 2 little girls, who was taken from his home on October 7th. He tells me that even in this difficult time, the cruel twist is that hostage families cannot grieve this because their advocacy must go on.
Alon is 24 years old, a gifted pianist. He's held 50 meters, 135 feet underground in total darkness, literally.
The cousin of 24-year-old hostage Alon Ohel rallied in Central Park Sunday alongside Moshe Levi, brother of 48-year-old hostage Omri Moran. Their peaceful call to bring home the remaining 58 hostages in Gaza happening hours before a similar rally in Boulder was met with firebombs.
It was heartbreaking. Those people are standing with us, the families, since October the 7th. Every Sunday, the eldest one, I believe, is a Holocaust survivor, according to the reports. I talked to families in Israel over the past few hours and asked them, please use your Instagram pages for the hostages to amplify this, to send love and support to the Boulder community.
Levi says Monday marks 605 days for the 20 hostages believed to be alive in captivity, including Moran, whose daughters ages 2 and 4 ask for him daily. During this agonizing period, he says worldwide gatherings like the Colorado Run for Their Lives have given his family strength.
Sadly, we don't have time even to process these things because we immediately have to go back to the business on the table, which is what can we do today to raise awareness, to bring Omri home.
Back in April, Hamas released a second propaganda video of Moran.
He did not look well, but we focus on the fact he's alive.
He says the U.S. has a pivotal role in negotiations to end the war in Gaza.
In our rallies, we are voicing what should be the call of every human being on this planet, that hostage-taking is unjust. They targeted people who call for a resolution, who call for a solution to this ongoing crisis and war. At the moment, I fear for the Jewish community in this country and in many other Western countries. We are under threat by hateful people.
I asked if this will deter him from going to next Sunday's rally. He said he will not let a hateful movement silence him. And he also added that this is another example of how hate speech can translate into physical violence, which I will get more into at 6 o'clock when I speak to someone who knew people that were supposed to be at that Boulder rally.
Wow. All right. Thanks, Lisa.
And do stay with CBS News New York for the very latest on the Colorado terror attack. We will share any new developments streaming throughout the day and then on our website as well. That's at cbsnewyork.com.